Government has been warned against auctioning the remaining oil blocks offshore Guyana as the Constitution sets a limit on the use of natural resources. In fact, the 30th Law Melinda Janke told the Evening News in an exclusive interview that there should be no auction of the remaining blocks. Janke, who worked as an in-legal counsel for BP at its head office in London, said the first priority of government now should be to change the Petroleum Sharing Agreement, or the PSA, that government signed with Esso, Hess and Nexen.
Now, obviously they got that wrong. They didn't get competent legal advice, so they need to go back and fix that before they go off and they do anything else. They haven't complied with their obligations as a government. Secondly, I think people need to bear in mind that we have a constitution, and the constitution sets limits on what the government can do with Guyana's resources.
The attorney said the contract should be replaced by something that is fair to Guyana and the people of Guyana. She further stated that it's not a matter of being pro or anti-government, but a matter of national interest. Janke pointed to Article 149J of the Constitution, which deals with the environment and which speaks to securing sustainable development and the use of natural resources while promoting justifiable economic and social development.
Now, sustainable development, as I'm sure you know, means meeting the needs of the present generation without compromising the needs of future generations. Are they doing that? There needs to be a complete review of what the government has already done with relation to Guyana's petroleum assets before there is any discussion about auctioning off any other oil blocks.
Meanwhile, opposition leader Barrett Jagdeo has called for the implementation of competitive bidding for the remaining oil blocks or for the blocks to be kept for future generations. However, government has said that a process of both direct engagement and selective bidding would be used to allocate the remaining blocks. Natural Resources Minister Raffle Trotman had expressed that direct engagements with other state-owned companies, such as Brazil's Petrobras, would be sought in the future. Guyana has two demarcated basins that have hydrocarbon potential, the Stabroek Basin, which is partly onshore and offshore Guyana, and the Takatu Basin, which is in the Rupununi area. However, most interest has been on the offshore area and particularly in the deep sea. According to a Guyana Geology and Mines Commission GGMC map, there are not many areas left that have not been contracted out to companies. Samuel Suknandin, The Evening News.